Hello folks, did you know that the journey to lose belly fat can be a daunting one, especially after hitting the big 5-0? That's right, I'm talking from personal experience. As a man who has always been fairly fit, reaching the age of 50 was a milestone that brought with it some unexpected challenges. Suddenly the belly fat started piling on and it seemed to be quite stubborn, not willing to budge no matter what I tried. It was as if my body had suddenly decided to store all the extra calories around the waist, and no amount of jogging or sit-ups was making any difference. I was frustrated, no doubt about it. I mean, who wants to carry around a spare tire, right? But I was not ready to give up. I decided to do some research, to understand what was happening to my body. Why was it so difficult to lose this belly fat now, when I hadn't had this problem in my younger years? I dived into books, scoured the internet, and even consulted with health experts. What I found out was both surprising and enlightening. It turns out, our metabolism slows down as we age, and for men, the testosterone levels drop, which contributes to fat gain around the belly. Moreover, stress and lack of sleep, two things that often come with age, can also lead to an increase in belly fat. Armed with this knowledge, I decided to take a holistic approach. I made changes to my diet, incorporated different types of workouts into my routine, and focused on managing my stress levels and getting better sleep. It wasn't easy, I'll admit that. It required discipline, persistence, and a lot of patience. But the results? Absolutely worth it. So there I was, over 50 and determined to lose that stubborn belly fat. But why is it so hard to lose belly fat as we age? Well, it all comes down to science. As we age, our bodies undergo various biological changes that can make it more challenging to lose belly fat. One of the main culprits is the shift in our hormone levels. Around middle age, both men and women start to experience a decline in certain hormones. For men, it's testosterone, and for women, it's estrogen. These hormonal changes can lead to an increase in body fat, especially around the midsection. Now let's talk about metabolism. It's a word we often hear when talking about weight loss, but what does it actually mean? Metabolism refers to the process by which your body converts what you eat and drink into energy. As we age, our metabolic rate naturally slows down. This means our bodies are burning fewer calories, even at rest, which can lead to weight gain. Then there's the issue of muscle mass. Starting in our 30s, we begin to lose muscle mass and function, a condition known as sarcopenia. This loss of muscle mass accelerates as we age, and since muscle burns more calories than fat, having less muscle means a slower metabolism. Also, let's not forget about the role of genetics. Some people are genetically predisposed to carry excess weight in their abdominal area. If your parents or grandparents had belly fat, you might find that you're more likely to develop it as you age. But here's the thing. While these changes are a normal part of the aging process, they don't mean that losing belly fat is an impossible task. It may be harder, yes, but with the right strategies, it's definitely achievable. So as you see, it's not your fault that losing belly fat becomes more difficult as you age, but that doesn't mean it's impossible. Now, how did I manage to lose belly fat after 50? Here are some strategies that worked for me. Firstly, I reevaluated my diet. The saying, "you are what you eat," holds an undeniable truth. I started to incorporate more whole foods into my meals. Fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, and whole grains became my go-to options. I also cut down on processed foods and sugars. These foods are not only high in calories but also lack essential nutrients, making you feel hungrier and leading to overeating. So, switching to a nutritious, balanced diet was a game changer for me. Secondly, I made exercise a regular part of my routine. Now, I know what you're thinking. Exercise? At 50? You've got to be kidding. But hear me out. You don't have to run a marathon or lift heavy weights. Simple activities like walking, swimming, or cycling can do wonders. I made it a point to be active for at least 30 minutes a day. And on days when I felt more energetic, I included some strength training exercises. Remember, the goal is not to become a bodybuilder, but to engage your muscles and boost your metabolism. Another strategy that worked for me was reducing stress. Stress can cause your body to produce more cortisol, a hormone that can lead to weight gain, especially around the belly. So it's vital to find ways to relax and unwind. For me, it was through meditation and yoga, but it could be anything from reading a book to gardening, as long as it helps you feel calm and centered. Lastly, I made sure to get a good night's sleep. Sleep is often overlooked when it comes to weight loss, but it plays a crucial role. When we're sleep deprived, our bodies produce more ghrelin, a hormone that stimulates appetite, and less leptin, a hormone that signals when we're full. Regularly getting 7 to 8 hours of sleep helped regulate these hormones, making it easier to control my appetite and make healthier food choices. While these strategies worked for me, it's important to remember that everyone is different. What worked for me might not work for you, and that's okay. The key is to find what suits you and your lifestyle. It might take some trial and error, but once you find it, stick to it. Consistency is the key to success. And most importantly, remember that it's not just about losing weight or belly fat. It's about leading a healthier, happier life. It's about being able to play with your grandkids without getting winded, or going on that hiking trip you've always dreamed of. It's about feeling good in your own skin, regardless of your age. Remember, the most important thing is to find a routine that you can stick to and that makes you feel good. So, are you ready to take the next steps towards losing belly fat after 50? I'm sure you've heard the saying, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. This holds true for your journey towards a healthier, fitter you. It's all about taking small, consistent steps and making gradual changes to your lifestyle. Perhaps you're thinking, where do I start? Well, you can begin by embracing one or two of the strategies that we've discussed earlier. Maybe you can start by reducing your sugar intake or incorporating a 15-minute walk into your daily routine. Remember, it's not about making drastic changes overnight. It's about making sustainable changes that you can stick to long-term. Once you've got the hang of these initial changes, you can slowly introduce more strategies. Maybe you can try weightlifting or yoga, or perhaps you can incorporate more fiber-rich foods into your diet. These small changes can make a big difference over time. Of course, it's not always going to be easy. There will be days when you feel like you're not making progress, or when you're tempted to fall back into old habits. But remember, it's about progress, not perfection. Every small step you take is a step in the right direction. To help you on this journey, there are a plethora of resources available online. You can find countless articles, videos, and blogs filled with advice and tips on losing belly fat after 50. There are also online communities and forums where you can connect with others who are on the same journey. Remember, knowledge is power. The more you learn about your body and how it changes as you age, the better equipped you'll be to make informed decisions about your health and well-being. The journey to lose belly fat can be tough, but remember, you're not alone. Start small, stay consistent, and never give up. You've got this.